who's had quarterbacks.
Everyone took advantage of the Cyber Monday deals. Now it's time to focus on some football. Bears and Vikings underway on Monday night. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Justin Fields.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 10 carries, 55 yards.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances.
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Fields throw complete here to Kmet. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading him out, a motivated rookie out of Kentucky. Fell to the early portion of the 2nd round of the draft. It's Will Levis.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Levis on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And for a Bears touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Levis's throw pulled in by Jefferson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Handoff handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Play action now. Levis. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2nd down and 8. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. 10-7 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. 3rd down and 13. As they've got it as we resume action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Off the play fake, Levis. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dominique Robinson, the one who got in there to drop him. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bears take over. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. They've got to find a way to get him more involved in this game plan. Down here in the second quarter, he doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball more. One target, no catches. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We do see this a lot from rookie quarterbacks, don't we? They kind of lock in on their intended target. A lot of times they establish that buddy, that guy they depend on. And, boy, defenses zero in on it, don't they?
A little bit too telegraphed that time, and that's why it's knocked away. Swings this out for Hunt. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Levis. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent defensive play by Dominic Robinson, beating the line and dropping him for a loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Levis back to throw. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up the fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Fourth down, Levis. This one brought in by Jefferson. Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a first down. Levis sets up to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. They'll throw it again with Levis. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 50 yards just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Addison will go in motion left. Here's Levis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Able to hit his target Claypool. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we are at halftime here on a Monday. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through there.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Levis to throw off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. They run again with Hunt. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Flush to his right, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here we go. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fields now to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fields. Completion here to Claypool. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Minnesota did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Levis now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis on 3rd down. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to throw, it's Levis. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he's got it! Touchdown! Kareem Hunt, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Jacobs going to try the middle. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now Fields, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So here's a first. Down inside the 20. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
Ball start. Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fields. That complete. Hits Tyler Scott with it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson from 10 yards out. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Joseph connects on the extra point. To 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Fields. incomplete.
Here we go, Sam.
Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Eddie Jackson with the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards. And now a decision here on 4th and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Fields, a throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, Fields has to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll roll him out right. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, it's Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here's Fields. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous.